guys, welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. So right now, because I'm bored as hell, we're doing celebrity reads. And so the next person that we came up with was Dojacat. So we're going to read for Dojacat. It's going to be a general read, so however the cards come out is how I'm reading it. This information may be true, it may not be true, but whichever way it goes, it is for entertainment purposes. Let's go ahead and try this out. Dojacat. General read for Dojacat. Dojacat. Let's explain to me more about Dojacat. I love her. I love Dojacat. My daughter put me onto her like a long time ago. So let's see here. Please give us general read for Dojacat. General read for Dojacat. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So, this reading is as follows. We have the Five of Cups in the upright. We have Temptation in the reverse. We also have Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. And then we also have the overall energy being the Star card in the upright. So what this is saying is past or present. I'm not reading in that order per se, but there's something that there was a dissatisfaction emotionally with something. Maybe Doja had many offers and she just wasn't happy with any of them. Right now it's almost as if emotionally she's not being happy with what's being offered. Even though she has two cups, she's not even paying attention to those because I think she feels like that whatever's coming in is not good enough. Also with Temptation of being in reverse, this is saying that she is no longer being tempted. So before, where there may have been temptation to just take whatever was given, no matter how it made her feel, she's not falling for that anymore. Also, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So either I would say Doja or maybe the people that she's dealing with are taking a very lazy approach to working or how money is being made. Because had this been in the upright, this Nine of Pentacles would tell us that she was working very hard, or whoever was working with her was working very hard. But it's in the reverse. So this is saying like that quite opposite, that this is kind of a lazy attitude, a lazy thing. However, the overall energy is the Star card in the upright, which I love. So she could be dealing with an Aquarius, which is funny because I think Dojacat is an air sign. She is Gemini, but she's also an air sign. But with the Star card being in the upright, it's saying that whatever it is that she's doing, she's definitely following her dreams, and it's going to be very prosperous. But under it, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever was planted that could have been cultivated, that could have been growing, because this is in reverse, this is telling us that this isn't working right. Whatever is being done, it's not offering growth. Also with New Beginnings, which is also considered the Fool card, this is kind of stepping out there and just really moving forward, being focused, kind of on your own. This is like, okay, I've done enough of this. And that's probably why the overall energy is the Star card, because the Fool or the New Beginnings, she just wasn't satisfied with what wasn't happening. Probably even financially there may be some struggles. Also with the Four of Swords, She may have been hurt behind this situation, but whichever the case may be, there's been quite a bit of healing that's been done. And as you see, the Five of Coins is in the upright, so it's definitely a situation that she's walking away from. I don't know if this has to do with label issues or management issues. The Pentacles being in reverse, yeah, and the Princess of Swords being in reverse, a lack of focus, no sunshine. But I think Dojacat was being really wise about decisions that she was making. I think she was sitting back and kind of playing out or just watching, what was happening to see if this was going to play out the way that it was supposed to. But I think that she had to take matters into her own hands. That's why we have beginnings in the upright, because it just wasn't offering growth. It wasn't being cultivated correctly. And that may be due to it being a non-traditional approach, especially with the Two of Staves in the upright. This was a partnership. So something was supposed to be happening and it didn't prosper the way that it should have. Maybe the way that this person pitched it, it was supposed to move forward, but it didn't, it didn't do anything. And I think maybe this person, whoever that they were dealing with, was kind of maybe been a little bit lackadaisical, if that's a word, because it was more like, yeah, I'm working with Doja, I'm doing this. But I believe Doja had a sacrifice. There was some sacrificing going on for sure. And then, a fight, coming up out of a defensiveness, the Queen of Swords being in the upright, which is telling us that this is Doja's energy. She had to stand on her word. Some people refer to the Queen of Swords as the Ice Queen. I don't believe that. I think she's just very firm in where she stands. She's logical. She's rational about her approach. It's like, which I kind of believe that maybe Doja has that personality type, even though she's kind of silly. She comes off as kind of silly. I think that this, in order to have the kind of success that she has or is having, you definitely have to be a pretty smart individual. So let's go ahead and look further into the Nine of Pentacles. What was going on with the Nine of Pentacles? What is going on with this lazy, kind of nonchalant, doing it for the clout attitude? What was happening here? Why was this way? Or maybe Doja was not moving on a certain thing and being lazy about it is because she felt like it wasn't offering anything. So I don't know if this is her energy or whoever she's working with, their energy. Let's see here. Spirit telling me to stop. Oh, so many. But this was almost a Two of Cups. So again, this goes back to partnership. Could have been a lover, but I think she may be okay in her relationship, but maybe not. Maybe the relationship that she's in, I'm sorry. So, this is very interesting. So, the laziness has to do with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups energy is actually partnership, love, can refer to love. Oh wow, and we have the Lovers that jumped out in reverse. So I don't know, Doja, if you're having trouble in your relationship, there may be an imbalance spiritually, maybe with your mate or even with you. That's very interesting. Oh my gosh. There are lots of messages. Let's see here. But with the Three of Pentacles, I can tell you that, how you're trying to go about this, you're listening to your gut. You're doing it right. The Lovers in reverse, Jesus. Princess of Cups. Oh man, this might be a love relationship. Just too many cards. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take all of them. Normally, I don't read it like this. The overall energy being the Hanged Woman. So, normally I would stop right here, but the Lovers popped out in reverse. I don't know if there being laziness in whatever this situation is. It's causing a disruption as far as her partnership is concerned. It may be something that was being offered, but no movement. With the Three of Coins, though, this is like Doja focusing on the foundation of what it is that she's trying to build, even financially. And the Princess of Cups, so whoever it is that she's dealing with is definitely looking at her as love. And I believe that she has a lot of love in her heart, especially with the Princess of Cups coming out. The Two of Wands, there again, this came out before in this deck in the upright. So this is definitely about some type of partnership. I think for some reason, the first time I read it, it was more financial. So it could be love, but that's not the feeling that I'm getting. Of course, I didn't meditate before I did this either. Normally, I'm able to pick up where it is. So regardless, whether it's love or finance having to do with your business, either way it goes, Doja, you've got three very important cards that came out as partnership in the upright. And I do believe, honestly, that you're doing the right thing. Again, we've got the Five of Cups in reverse. So whether it's upright or reverse, I will tell you that there's a dissatisfaction and there's a blockage as far as communication, which leaves you emotionally feeling irritated about the situation. Something wasn't vocalized. And I think the reason that the Cups and the Lovers came out in reverse is, again, this has to do with you really loving what it is that you're doing. I think you love to make music. But I think that whatever is being offered, however certain things are being handled, you're not satisfied with that. And you're not being tempted by the grandeur of what's in front of you. I think that you're not taking, you're like, show me. You have to show me. It's like, show me the money. Show me. Whichever way it goes, you also have the Six of Cups in the upright. This represents a certain sensuality. I think that this has to do with just Doja and who she is, probably is the person. I know a lot of people find her very alluring, very sexy. So there is a natural magnetism that men, probably, and women too, but people will have towards her. But I can say also that the Six of Cups refers to happy home. So to me, this is a confirmation that the relationship that she may be in is actually pretty good. I just think that what's being offered financially is not good enough. That's why the offers aren't there, because it's very interesting, because at the end of all of this, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and this is the beginning of something new. This is an offer that's coming in. It's like the big one. And it really, because we got it in the upright, this is really telling us that whatever Doja's getting ready to step into this next part of the phase of her, wealth and celebrity, her celebrityum, or that's a terrible word. As far as her being a celebrity, she's really going to come into her own. I think that it's going to be a big offer. It's going to be an offer that she can't refuse. It will be the beginning of something new. It may be a slow offer, but it's definitely coming in, and it will definitely agree with the root of who she is. She'll be able to accept the offer with open arms, which is beautiful. This is a very beautiful reading, Doja. We're not going to do love because I feel like that we're okay in that area. But let's go ahead and do the Path of Wisdom. see. Path of wisdom for Dojacat. Please show us the path of wisdom for Dojacat. It's a beautiful reading, Doja. So if you see this, this is a great reading. It's very beautiful. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're very young. So, you know, so many people wish they were as far as you were. And you may not know where you get all of this from, but it was just in you. It was in your birthright. It was going to happen. If it didn't happen in this time, it was going to happen in some time, because this was your birthright. This was your destiny. Wow, we've got 3 of water in reverse. So what this is saying is, and it says fullness. So because it's one path going into three different ways, I can kind of read this a little. These cards in the upright or reverse are never negative. It's always positive. So I think that the outward pour of emotion is going back into you as the person. So whoever, it's important to maybe listen to what is being offered. It doesn't mean that you have to take it. Just listen to it. You're going to know anyway whether or not this is something that you want. But I think in order for you to connect emotionally, you need to see exactly what the passion is about. Because if people are really believing in you, that outward pour of emotion, you're going to know that it's genuine. And I think that that's what's going to fuel you forward, especially because of this offer that's coming in. Moon in the reverse. So things are going to be revealed. There are lots of things that are going to be revealed. I think there are certain things that were in the dark that are going to come out. And there could have been some things that you were actually hiding, or people were hiding from you, with it being in reverse. But whichever way it goes, these things are going to come to light. It's going to make a lot of sense. Wow. And medicine woman in reverse. And the overall energy being the 9 of fire in reverse, which is inner strength. So I would say with the medicine woman being in reverse, this is like the Hierophant. This is saying that there needs to be a certain amount of healing. Just because a person didn't live up to what they said that they were going to do, it does require, because you believed in that person so much, it does require a certain amount of healing. But in order for this big offer even to come in, you will have to heal on the inside and the outside. And in order to do that, the overall energy being inner strength. So it's gonna be something that's gonna have to come within and be spread, be given outwardly. It's gonna have to be not shown, but you will have to show this unfortunately, you will have to show this inner strength. And right under it, we have big medicine wheel in the upright. So you are I can definitely feel like you're gonna be overcoming quite a lot of things. And then stagnation being in the reverse. Yeah. And victory being in reverse underneath. So there will be a personal victory within, but it's going to have to be shown outwardly. That's why you got medicine woman and big medicine wheel, which also refers to big medicine wheel refers to the world card, and the world card is usually about karmic energies, things coming back around. So it was definitely an energy that you are moving through at this time. Let's go ahead and get to the wisdom cards. Please give us the wisdom. Please give us the wisdom for Dojacat. Please give us the wisdom for Dojacat. Please explain to us the wisdom for Dojacat. Please explain to me the wisdom for Dojacat. Please explain to me the wisdom for Dojacat. All right. Vacation. Time to Time for relaxation and adventure. So Doja, not really sure if you just came back from a vacation or you need a vacation, but whichever way it goes, definitely focus on your relaxation and have some adventure. Go have some fun. Also, Dragon, discover your courage. So this is all about you being brave. And part of that has to do with you not being tempted by the things that you were tempted once before. Ooh, this reading is really awesome. Leadership. Set your goals. This is you, Doja. This is you walking forward, moving forward. You are the lion. You're Dojacat. Duh. You a whole cat out here. And that's interesting because I pull leadership. And I think that that's what you're going to be. You're going to be showing your leadership. You're so powerful. This card is beautiful. There is definitely a deep passion burning within you. The sun is shining. You got the stars out there connecting. Your hair is all blown in the wind. You had a whole dress made of sunflowers with your lion walking right next to you. What? Can't tell you nothing. Wow. Go ahead. You came out in your reading. And then again, sensuality. Express your sensuality. So keep doing what you're doing because everybody thinks you're sexy. All right, let's go ahead and get these angel cards. Let's figure out what's going on. What are the angels telling us? Where are we going with this reading? Angel cards. Please tell us what is going on with Dojacat. Give us the message, angels. Tell us. Give us the message. All right. We'll take that one. That's the one that I reached for. Whoa. Risk taker. Ooh. And you're special up under it. Okay, let's see what the cleanse. So what the angels are telling us is that this may be a great opportunity or a great time for you to cleanse yourself, which is why, you know, we can do that by clearing our minds with a vacation or an adventure. Giving. Light. Okay, so what this is saying is, to me, giving has to do with also being able, giving and receiving, also being able to do these things. But I do believe, Doja, that you're probably pretty giving. I think that maybe your friends who you're down for, you try to really stay down with them. Like whoever was there in the beginning, you're trying hard. I think that there are some things that some people that you cut out because you were like, But I think that you're a very giving individual. That's beautiful. And then light. I think that not only are you light skinned, but just light in the aspect is that you bring light. You bring an illumination. There's light that's being shedded on you at this time, which is probably why you're so popular. And then risk taker. Possibly that new beginning, that new financial beginning has to do with you taking a risk. But I think that that's because you decided to take a more active role in being a leader in your life. So risk taker, and you're special. Innovation. Yes, these are all the things that I think that are in sharp, being sharp. You know, I think that these are all the things that apply to you currently in making the decisions that you are going to be making, especially here in the future. This is a very beautiful reading, Doja. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody else got some entertainment from it and enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Love you guys. Butterfly Box 78. You'll have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.